Welcome, my friends, to the Horror Syndicate's Werewolf Wednesday show. My name is Seth, and I am addicted to werewolf movies. And so, uh, to work it out, I have created this Werewolf Wednesday show, uh, where my plan is to discuss every single werewolf film in existence over the course of the show, covering the great ones, the not so great ones, and the in the in between. Um, so tonight's topic is the 2018 film Alpha Wolf, which was written by um, Wes Caver, uh, and it's directed by Kevin Van Hook, and it stars Casper Van Dien, Jennifer Wenger, and Patrick Muldoon. And uh, it's another middle of the road one for me. I liked it more the first time I watched it as opposed to this time around. But uh, yeah, so this is my second time watching it tonight. So the story is about a couple, um, Jack and Virginia Lupo, who, along with their dog, they head to Virginia's aunt's cabin, which is secluded in the countryside. Um, and their plan is to work on their marriage. And Jack is a bit aggressive. Um, he actually comes across as a kind of like a douchebag. Um, so he kind of prides himself as being like an alpha male. He like right from the beginning, you see like they go into a store and he's like checking out this other chick, and then kind of starting trouble with this chick's boyfriend, and then he steals like a silver dollar from like her aunt's house, and like he's just very kind of douchey and unlikable. And the whole point of his character is that he has anger issues, which makes him especially dangerous as a werewolf, um, particularly uh, to the pack that lives in this remote area. So while they're there, a werewolf jumps through their window and attacks them. There's just the werewolf there. Here's another image. And it bites Jack, and uh, Jack just kind of runs away and leaves Virginia there. And eventually, her dog Larry uh, attacks the werewolf and chases it away. And ever since then, the uh, Jack begins to have some changes. He begins to uh, be hungry all the time. He's even more aggressive, um, and uh, eventually uh, he turns into a werewolf after crashing his car, and he kills a couple that are camping. And um, Virginia finds his shirt next to the body, and she runs away. And while she's barricading herself in her home, uh, she is confronted by Patrick Muldoon's character. The name escapes me, but he knows what's going on. He basically reveals that, um, to her that Jack is going to become a werewolf, and he is the actual alpha of the pack. He's actually the one that jumped through the window and bit Jack and attacked them. and he basically is there to kind of get an idea of Jack's character, because again, if he is someone who is aggressive, uh, they tend to be not so good for the pack. And of course, immediately after Casper Van Dien's character does something to this one here. Um, so this movie is a little weird, um, mainly because there is like this little like plot point involving the dog Larry, which may have also been bitten, and uh, the dog transforms into a man. It's like just some naked uh, random man shows up at the doorstep with the throat kind of torn out, and it turns out to be the dog that can take form. I'm not quite sure if it's something that's like always been there with that, or if maybe it was an effect of the bite. But yeah, so that's where it gets really weird. I mean, as far as everything else goes, I think the acting is kind of okay. I've always liked Casper Van Dien, but there are moments in this where he's like just a little too over the top. Uh, I like Jennifer Wagner as Virginia, and I thought Patrick Muldoon was good in it in his role. Um, so yeah, uh, movie is not so great with the acting. Um, and the weird thing with the dog becoming a man, that's extremely weird. Um, and yeah, I just didn't care for it. As far as the werewolf design, I'm a little torn on it because there's moments where it actually looks pretty decent, but then there are other moments where it doesn't look so good. I don't really have anything to. It was difficult for me to find an image of the werewolf for this that would actually upload. Um, but yeah, so the werewolf I'm a little torn on. Um, yeah, I don't think it looks great in certain moments, but then there's other moments like this right here. Like I think this looks pretty cool, but then there's other moments like where you see it in action, and it doesn't look so great. Uh, Transformation is okay at best. Yeah, not really a great movie. Um, it's kind of middle of the road for me. Like I don't absolutely hate it, and I have seen far worse werewolf films, but yeah, this one just it's just okay at best. I can see why people wouldn't like it, especially with the overtop acting and that ridiculous plot point involving the dog that turns into a man. Um, but you know, it's an hour and 25 minutes. It's I thought it was watchable, but it's nothing that I could recommend really, unless you have very low standards like me and you will watch any werewolf film. So yeah, that's basically my review of Alpha Wolf. Werewolf design, uh, hit or miss. Looks good in at certain moments. It doesn't look so great in other moments. The acting is a little iffy, especially from Casper Van Dien, who again I like, but there's just several scenes where he's kind of hamming it up a little bit, and yeah, and the subplot involving the dog transforming into a person. Uh, I guess it's kind of unique, but didn't really didn't really work for this film. It was just kind of weird. I felt like this film should have been more about the wolf pack of the area kind of uh, being sort of threatened by Casper Van Dien's character. That's my opinion. Um, so yeah, this is gonna be a real short one. It looks like no one's watching, and there's only one comment. And the only comment here is Sean saying, "Hey Seth, hope you're doing well." Thank you. Hope you're doing well as well. Um, yeah, so there is absolutely no interest in this from anyone. Okay, well, yeah, uh, Alpha Wolf, not very good and not very appealing. So anyway, I guess that's my review, and yeah, all right. Well, I hope everyone has a great night.